Welcome back to Ego and Empathy, the podcast where we explore the psychology behind human behavior and the subtle ways it shapes our lives. I'm your host, Mandy. And today we're talking about a powerful and quiet survival strategy that can protect your peace when dealing with manipulative or narcissistic people. It's called the gray rock method. The idea is simple. When you can't go no contact, when you have to communicate with a narcissist because of children, work, or family, you make yourself as emotionally uninteresting as possible. Like a gray rock, dull, flat, and unresponsive. Narcissists feed on reaction. They need emotional energy to feel powerful. Whether it's your anger, your tears, or your attention. When you stop feeding that energy, they lose their control. They get bored, frustrated, or move on to someone else who reacts the way they want. That's the quiet strength of gray rock. It's not about fighting, it's about not engaging in the battle at all. So, how do you apply it? Let's say a narcissist provokes you with insults or guilt. They say things like, "You never cared about me," or "You're such a bad parent," or "Everyone knows you're the problem." Instead of defending yourself or explaining, you respond calmly, briefly, and without emotion. You say, "I see," or "Okay," or simply, "That's your opinion." No details, no justifications, no visible reaction. You stay neutral. If they push harder, don't take the bait. They want a spark, anything to prove that they can still control your emotions. But remember, your silence and calm are your protection. You can breathe deeply. Focus on keeping your tone steady. And remind yourself internally. This conversation is not about truth, it's about control. The gray rock method also means limiting personal information. Don't share your feelings, your plans, or your struggles. Anything you tell a narcissist can and often will be used against you later. Keep interactions practical and surface level. Talk about facts, schedules, or logistics, nothing emotional. You become predictable, boring, unusable for drama. Now, it's important to understand that gray rock doesn't mean becoming cold or numb forever. It's a temporary boundary you create to protect yourself in toxic dynamics. You still get to be warm, expressive, and open with people who are safe. You're not losing your empathy. You're just refusing to waste it where it's not valued. But it can be hard to hold your ground. Sometimes the narcissist will escalate when they notice you're not reacting. They might provoke you harder. Say something cruel. Or even suddenly act kind, trying to pull you back in. That's when you need to remember why you started using gray rock in the first place. To protect your peace. To keep your power. To stop the emotional roller coaster. If you ever feel tempted to break the silence, pause and ask yourself, will this response make things better or just feed their control? If the answer is the second, choose quiet instead. Your calm is your strength. And your lack of reaction is what sets you free. So here's a little exercise you can try after listening to this episode. Stand in front of a mirror and imagine someone saying something provocative. Something that would normally trigger you. Then, practice your gray rock response. Keep your face neutral. Your shoulders relaxed. Your words short. Say, "I understand," or "That's fine." Notice how your body feels when you don't engage. That's emotional power, the kind that can't be taken from you. Because sometimes, silence speaks louder than any argument ever could. And calm, consistent neutrality is what finally breaks the narcissist's grip. Remember, being a gray rock isn't about losing yourself. It's about choosing peace over chaos, clarity over confusion, and self-respect over reaction.